What are your feelings towards PnB Rock's killing? We took to the streets in Germantown to ask people from the local community in Germantown, where PnB Rock is from, to get their opinions and feelings concerning his death. Several residents shared their fondest memories and why his death hit home so powerfully. In fact, Germantown just had two separate killings over the last few days, and now they are mourning the death of one of their icons and ambassadors, PnB Rock. We share the views and the stories on the show today. I'm back. Welcome back, guys. The Neoliberal Realm podcast. I'm right here at the corner of Morton and Tulpahocken. Yeah, Morton and Tulpahocken. Yes, not too far. Right in my neighborhood. I live right around the corner from here, and I'm actually at the Morton Food Market. And I remember PnB Rock did a recording, a video shoot right here.
Mm-hmm, he did.
Yeah, and I'm here with one of the young men from the neighborhood. Tell me.
He used to come here a lot when
Yes.
he back then.
Yes.
He used to come buy stuff. We knew him since before he blew up.
Yes.
And then he even offered to shoot a video here with
Yes.
us.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, he took a couple photos of each one of us.
Uh-huh.
We spent. He's a cool guy. Real
Yeah,
humble.
yeah, very humble, not uppity,
Nah.
friendly,
Yeah, even though he was he was already famous at that time,
Yeah.
he still was really humble with all of us. And he's a really cool guy. I
Yeah,
really fuck
that
with
is
him.
true.
And when I heard about his passing, it really it really touched me because I used to listen to his music and things. But yeah.
Oh, wow. So, thank you so much. And you're one of the owners of the store.
Yeah, my dad is the owner of the store.
Yes,
and
yes.
He even got a photo of PnB Rock. And
That is true.
really humble
Wow.
guy, though. Really humble guy. Though.
Thank you so much, and thank you for participating. We'll have you on the show again, okay?
All right.
All right, take care. Yeah, man. Fame isn't anything but trouble. I fault him. It's tragic. It's crazy, bro. He was a humble guy. People that sing about love and positive energy live longer. That's some of the views coming from the interviews I did earlier today and yesterday on the streets of Philadelphia, at Lasalle University in Germantown, and various parts of Philadelphia, and those who are familiar with him or familiar with his music, and some persons live in the neighborhood, some persons have met him. So the neighborhood where he's from, we got some opinions from some of those people, and we have that coming up for you.
I want to order
This is the Neoliberal Round podcast. You're listening to PnB Rock, rapper PnB Rock, who was actually fatally shot in a robbery Monday. The musician, who is 30 years old, whose real name is Rakeem Hashim Allen, from Germantown, Philadelphia, was shot multiple times at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles in South Los Angeles. He was approached by and argued with the shooter Monday afternoon at the restaurant, which is about 4.5 miles from Sophie Stadium in Inglewood. That was according to LA or law enforcement officials in LA. Now, the shooter robbed PnB Rock, making off with multiple items, the officials said. The shooter fled in a vehicle, and just so you know, PnB Rock's label, Atlantic Records, confirmed his death Tuesday, saying in a statement on Instagram that this news is heavy on our hearts, and we are all hurting over this senseless love. The neoliberal round also mourns the passing of PnB Rock, a member of the community. We are from this community, and we are familiar with his music. We will talk about this today and get the feelings and the mood of the people from the community that he's from, of the people who live in the community where he's from. We'll be right back after this. Can I get a 1 minute? How do you feel about? Are you from Germantown?
No.
Or where are you from?
I'm from North Philly.
Where you from, Philly?
Yeah.
And you heard that PnB Rock died?
Yeah.
How you feel about him dying?
I mean, we in Philadelphia, so it's like people die every day. Honestly.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
It's just like another death.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody make it like this big thing because he's a celebrity, but if he was nobody wouldn't care.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
A lot of contradictions right there.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, this is the Neoliberal Round podcast, and you can check us out. But that was one of the opinions of one of the locals from Philadelphia about how we feel. We're gonna have several other people comment. Thank you so much. All right, bro. Yeah, check me out, the Neoliberal Round podcast.
Gotcha.
Hi everyone, the Neoliberal Round podcast. Welcome back. I'm here at Lasalle University in Philadelphia, right next to Germantown, and here I talk connected with a student here. And did you know PnB Rock? Know of him?
I knew of him, yeah.
Yes, and what do you think about his death, his shooting death?
I mean, a murder, you would have expected that to happen in Philadelphia. But,
Yes.
I mean, he had made it big, so that was really sad.
Yes, he was big, and he was. I think he was in LA.
Yeah.
He lives in LA now, I think, and he was having dinner with a girlfriend or some kind of food with him, and someone was trying to steal.
She was posting their locations.
Yeah,
and
well,
he was getting upset about that.
Oh, he was getting upset. What do you
Well,
think?
he was telling her, like, for safety reasons, like, not to post her location, and then she kept doing it, and then somebody tracked him down.
Wow.
From what I heard. Anyway.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for participating in the Neoliberal Round.
Of course.
And what do you think about what's going on in Philadelphia?
It's scary.
Yes.
I'm not from any sort of city at all. So
Where are you from?
I'm from Southern Virginia, in a
I've
town
been to
literally
Virginia.
called Farmville, if
Oh,
that tells you
yeah.
anything.
Yes.
And so, like, I barely ever leave campus because
Yes.
it's so scary.
Yes, I know. It have to be safe. Thank you so much for participating. Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, man. Take care. And check us out, the Neoliberal Round. It's on Apple Podcast.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, man. Take care. That was a LaSalle University student that who is actually from Southern Virginia. She said from a small town called Farmville, and we are getting some of the students their opinions here at LaSalle University, what they think about what has happened with regarding the shooting death
let's I have more students here. Hi, how are you? I'm Ronaldo McKenzie, host of the Neoliberal Around podcast. I live in Germantown. I'm a student as well, but I'm doing a podcast looking at, PnB Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're familiar with PnB Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm recording right now. I just got one of your colleagues' comments. What do you think about PnB Rock shooting his death?
I say it was tragic, but I don't really have a comment on it.
Well, you did. Okay, it is tragic. It is tragic. What do you think? And so many rappers have been gunned down lately. And I heard that he was trying to not publish his location, but it got out there. So what do you have to say about that?
People make mistakes, dumb mistakes, and I
Yes.
feel like people learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't really have any.
And are you from Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about what's going on in Philly and the violence? And are you a first-year college student?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about what's going on and what can you do to bring about change?
I think violence is part of a systematic problem, but it's also a community problem that everyone needs to work on. And I feel like it's only going to get worse if no one does anything about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The young people have something powerful to say. And I hope you have a great day and continue studying and working hard to make your community safe.
You too.
All right. This podcast episode is a somber podcast episode because it was I was listening to a rap. I was listening to Vodka at a community event in Germantown put on by the Men Who Care of Germantown, and that was an event on Saturday. And the Neoliberal Around podcast, we visited the event, we interviewed some of the people there, and we went to another event and then went back to the event, and we got the end of Vodka's performance. Vodka is a Philadelphia rapper, and he's also an up-and-coming actor who is going to be in the film Once Upon a Time in Philly. And while he was in his presentation or performance, he mentioned the fact PnB Rock passing, and to be honest, it was so remiss of me. I did not know that PnB Rock had died several days ago actually. And I did not know that until that event. And if you were listening to the podcast, you might have heard when I mentioned it. It was quite, PnB Rock is I grew up as a very conservative young man. I did not listen to rap or reggae. I grew up in a very Christian conservative home in Jamaica. My parents were pastors and so on, and at that time I did not appreciate all music. But then as I got older, as I got into my teens or towards my 20s, I learned about PnB Rock, I think in my late 20s, I believe, because he is now 30, I'm 43. So I started following PnB Rock before he actually made it very, very big. I developed an interest in rap because of PnB Rock. I never listened to rap, but I started listening to rap music because of PnB Rock. In fact, PnB Rock was the first rapper I listened to, and I listened to his music, followed his music, and then, of course, I am living in Germantown now, and it's over a year. Moved back to Germantown from New York, and before that, while I was going to Penn, after I graduated from Penn, I lived in Germantown, and I learned that PnB Rock was from Germantown, Philadelphia. In fact, I met PnB Rock while I was visiting one of my fraternity brothers who lived right on the same street, the same block, where my blind brother, my fraternity brother, lives. And so he was doing a shoot, and I spoke with him. He was very friendly, very easy to talk to. He wasn't uppity, as they say, and he was just such a real person, quite interesting figure, and violence is gripping our community, violence is gripping the society, And in fact, there's a story that KTLA5 carried regarding the killing of PnB Rock. In fact,
PnB Rock, and he had a lot of devoted fans. One of them spoke to us here at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle this morning, and he says he is heartbroken.
He was unique. He had a specific, his tone of voice was just, something you never heard before. And he talked about like the struggle.
Whole time, cause that's just woman's intuition. Thinking with my head, not the one on my shoulders. By the time I realized it was already over.
PnB Rock's real name is Rakeem Allen. Originally from Philadelphia, he made a name for himself blending melodies with his rapping. In 2016, he had a hit called Selfish, and he collaborated with other artists like Chance the Rapper, Meek Mill, and Ed Sheeran. He and his girlfriend were eating lunch here at the Roscoe's on Manchester near Maine yesterday. A man with a gun came up to his table and demanded the jewelry he was wearing. Witnesses say Rock argued with him. They say the robber shot him several times, removed his valuables, ran outside, and got away in a waiting car. Rock later died at a hospital. He was 30 years old. Detectives were looking at surveillance video to see if they could identify the suspect.
It's a bold crime, and it's tragic that two people come to eat and enjoy their meal, and they're getting robbed while patronizing a restaurant.
Just before he was killed, Rock's girlfriend posted this on Instagram showing the food they ordered, but the post also identified their location, and authorities believe that's how the robber knew where Rock was. Something similar happened in 2020 when the rapper Pop Smoke was murdered during a home invasion in the Hollywood Hills. In that case also, social media posts with location tags led the killers to where he was. Now, in response to the killing of PnB Rock yesterday, pop star Nicki Minaj tweeted this: "After Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts. To show waffles and some fried chicken, he was such a pleasure to work with. Condolences to his mom and family." Fans of PnB Rock say he had an inspiring story. PnB Rock say he had an inspiring story. He came from a tough neighborhood, spent time behind bars, and had turned his life around, only to be killed like so many other rappers.
That was a story from courtesy of KTLA5, which was published on September 13, 2022. And our condolences to the family and fans and friends and the community. In fact, I am not too far from where he lived. I lived in Germantown. I'm living. This recording is being conducted in Germantown. In fact, we are.
I am a fan of PnB Rock, and of course I have an opinion, and I have some feelings. When I learned of his death, I was flooded by eyes. I did cry though, because I'm a man. Of course, PnB Rock is not Jesus or anything like that, but I just believe that his story is powerful. And we talk about Carolyn Dweck, the power of the yet. He had so much more to come, so much more to offer. And, we're going to continue with the interviews with individuals on the street. We have about 3 or 4 more, 5 more individuals who will be interviewed today. And we will get their mood and their feelings. We'll be right back after this. And the next voices you will hear is the next respondent who we met with today, earlier, to talk and to explore the feeling or the shooting death, or the feelings surrounding the shooting death of PnB Rock. Just some FYI, some information, especially for people who live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or in the communities close by. There are some events that's coming up on Saturday, September 24th. Germantown Community Radio, 92.9 LP FM, will be having a day of festival. That's Germantown Community Radio. And it says, join us to celebrate 4 years of community radio in Northwest Philadelphia. Saturday, September 24th, 2022, and it's free to attend. It's from noon to 6 p.m. And it's going to be at the Maplewood Mall, the corner of Germantown Avenue and Green Street at West Almont Street. And for more information, you can go to gtownradio.com. That's GTOWN radio.com, The host is poet Trapita B. Mason, and they said that be a DJ, play your favorite song, and you'll be live on air. Actually, I spoke with the director on Saturday at the Men Who Care of Germantown event, and I spoke with one of the directors or board members there, and she indicated that they're going to open up the studios so that at the event, so that people can they will be having a walkthrough at this. They're going to be opening up the studios, and they will have a walkthrough, and you can come on down and look at the studios, and you can support them. Visit them at gtownradio.com. So that's this Saturday. It's free to attend. It's from noon until 6 p.m. I will be there. I will be doing some shows there as well and some interviews. So come on down and to Germantown to the event on Saturday, September 24th. There are other events happening. There is another event actually on October 15th, which I want to tell you about. But and I will tell you about that event right after this.
Hey guys, welcome back to the New River Around podcast. I have two young men here in Popeyes, and I just asked them to know PnB Rock they do. You heard that PnB Rock just got killed?
Yeah.
What you guys feel? I mean, you guys were followers, you guys are fans?
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about it, guys?
Cool.
Yeah?
He grew up in the city, worked so hard to get where he was.
Yeah.
And they took his life for no reason. It just didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I understand, you famous, so, y'all gonna do that, but still, just killing them over a chain, though, it's crazy. That just hurts me right there.
Yeah. That's the young man talking. What about you? Cut up about it, right? You feel sad about it? What do you guys feel about the violence and so on, and what's going on in the city?
I mean, average day in Philly is trying to violence here, but it's there's nothing you gonna do about it. You just gotta pray.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you participating on the program, and welcome back. We are still here at the Morton Food Market right here in Germantown, where PnB Rock did a video shooting, and each time around here actually. I remember another young man from Germantown, the son of the soil. How are you? Welcome to the show, sir. Good to have you. Yeah, so I want to know how you feel about PnB. Did you know PnB Rock personally or anything? Did you meet him?
Yeah, I met him before, a couple of times actually, but I feel like everybody else feel right now.
Yeah.
Sad, tragic loss for the whole city, especially up here.
Yeah.
I just send prayers out to his family, his kids.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Yes. Thank you, sir. And now, what do you think about what's going on in Germany? How is Germantown changing the community?
Man, Germantown, it's been it's been rising, like the struggles and the battles up here, and the losses that we take up here. At first, when I moved up here, it wasn't as crazy, but as you get older, and other things start changing, food and other ways that you were never expected to. So
all right, and I hope that what can young men like yourself do to help bring about the change? Or what are you doing?
Man, it's like with me, I'm 31, so
right.
It's like,
okay. You look 19.
I ain't have no dad, I ain't my mom, but at the same time, it's like it's just the road you want to go down.
You're right. Okay.
The influence out here is crazy, but at the same time, if you got your own mind frame, you can, even if you don't become rich or famous, even if you just gotta go work that job, do what you gotta do, but this is not the way.
Thank you so much. Well, take care, man. Take care. All right, be safe. What are your feelings about PnB Rock passing? He was killed recently, a couple of days ago. And you're local. You're from Philadelphia, right? How do you feel about it?
Oh, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah?
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
What's crazy about it?
It's crazy.
What do you want of your favorite rappers?
You said what?
What do you want of your favorite rappers? Okay, but thank you so much. It's the Neil Liberum podcast, all right? Yo, what? Do you know PnB Rock?
No, I don't know PnB Rock. Like, as
PnB, no, what I mean, you listen to his music or anything? Yeah. He's from Philly, right? He recently, he was killed in LA. Right. What are your feelings about that? What do you feel about that?
I just think it was a tragic situation.
Yeah.
I don't really got too many words about this situation. I just know it's real tragic.
Yeah. And what are your feelings about what's going on in Philadelphia and city, Germantown? Living in the city, what is it like?
Same thing happen every day. It's crazy,
Yeah.
I mean, it's something you just get used to, I guess. But
yeah.
Yeah,
we heard. Puff. Look at Puff. Smoke. What's his name? There's like Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke. He got killed. Pop Smoke. Several rappers that are being killed. But what do you feel? What can you do about all the violence going on, gripping cities?
I do about it.
Yeah, young people like yourself.
I mean, it ain't much I can really do about it. What you putting out to the world is what you can do about it. So, as long as I'm putting out positive energy to anybody around me, that's my way of changing.
Oh, that's good. All right, thank you so much. This is the Neil Liberum podcast. We'll be right back after these messages. I'm still here in Germantown, right at the corner of Morton and Tulpahawken, and we're getting the mood, the feeling of several young men and women who are familiar with him, who are from here, and we have a young man here. What's your name, sir? Malik. They call him Malik. And do you know PnB Rock?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you know about him?
I mean, he was a rapper. He was a good dude. I mean, it seemed like he was chill. He ain't really do too much.
Yeah.
And he's a different type of rapper. He wasn't like with the more violence and all that. He was different.
Yes, and you heard that he got killed.
Yeah.
How you feeling? What are you feeling about that?
Good question. I'm gonna say, I think it's Shorty should never posted a location. That's all.
Yes, I heard that.
Location, like ain't that wrong going out with your old lady, whatever.
Yeah.
Just she shouldn't have posted a location. Why you wasn't posted up?
Yeah.
Especially in that type of environment, like come on, everything go down. What? You need to at least have something on you.
That is true.
Over there anyway.
Yeah, and then he was arguing with the culprit. I
don't really know the backstory. I heard it was another encounter. He almost got robbed. He peeped the blitz and he got up out of there. But it was like, as the type person you are, when you get to that stature in life, it's like you gotta protect yourself at all times. You gotta guard or have your own firearm to protect yourself.
But
it all stemmed down to the shorty. Why she posted location?
That is true. I mean, that's a good question. You think there's something that they should investigate? That you think there's something in that?
At first, yeah, but then again, I think she was just being hyper jealous. Posting location, not really thinking clearly on the situation. Because I'm a regular dude, just right. And I don't post my location to I don't post from it to add location.
That is true.
Yeah, she could have waited and then posted it. And had niggas come and look for like, oh, he ain't even here. Cool, but I think she ain't never she shouldn't have posted that shit.
That is true. I mean, guys, we are talking with the locals, PnB's from around here, and we're talking to get the feelings and the mood of the people, and there you have it. Another young man, Mali. Thank you so much. Did you guys hear about PnB Rock? You know PnB Rock? I mean, you're aware of him. He's from Germantown, from Philadelphia, right? He's from Germantown, yeah? I mean, what do you guys feel about his death, the shooting death?
Niggas hate 24/7. It's Philly.
But he got killed. He was in LA.
Exactly. It's Philly. We Philly niggas. What you expect? Where you go? This ain't that.
They robbed them.
To be honest, it's like you gotta stay wherever you live, nigga, stay where you at. Especially if you don't move around like that.
Yeah.
Stay in your zone.
Yeah.
Going to other niggas' personal space and all that.
You heard that?
Forget the girlfriend trying to talk about some
posting in it. Yeah.
It ain't about that. Nigga know he yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Facts. Like niggas out around every day.
Oh.
Niggas out some shit every day. You vampire, you wasn't supposed to do that.
You know what they were saying?
That the girlfriend did it?
No, they come out the location.
She posted
where he was at.
I said the girlfriend did it. The girlfriend posted that where he was at.
Oh, but they were saying that he had posted that?
No, she posted. Yeah, she posted it. But why would she post? Why would she do that?
It don't even matter. You niggas. Nigga, you gotta watch your surroundings. Right.
Yeah. You know PnB Rock?
Well, it wasn't even nothing wrong with the posting.
That's what I'm saying.
What song?
The first song that he came up with, when he's talking about the cops shooting everybody down, he said, "My hood is what happened."
Yeah.
He made one of them tribute type songs.
When was that recently?
Long when he first came out. It was his first song that made him go viral. That everybody heard of him.
Yes.
Was it Atlanta that he was in?
No, LA. He was in LA. He lives in LA.
Los Angeles, right? California, right?
A place called Sophia or something like that.
Los Angeles, California, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at the place we're talking about. You
yeah.
That was his first song.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas going through shit day.
Right.
Like, you in LA, bro.
And I mean, look how many rappers are being killed. Why would they continue to post up and do those?
You in LA.
Do the same thing.
Niggas grinding every day, bro. Don't nobody want nobody to win. Especially if you're in somebody else's territory thinking you shining on. You got the game for. They're gonna be envious on you. You tripping. Yeah. This ain't that.
We're talking with
you do get your humble though.
Yeah.
Nobody need to know that, bro. Do it for you.
Yes.
Make you see it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't putting money in my pocket. I can get less.
Somebody, one of the young men I spoke with earlier said he felt.
Then you go on the chicken and such and such. Go to Los Angeles, California, just to go to chicken and such and such. All that. That's bougie, bro.
I don't think it was a bougie store. It was
order you a little cheesesteak and a little chicken and waffle with a little platter from. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't a sophisticated store that he went to. It was a chicken store, regular chicken store. Yeah, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. All rappers go there. That's basically so like saying, damn, I'm about to go to the Waffle House.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You went to chicken and waffle. That's another Waffle House, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on now.
So you fought him.
I fought him for not being like you got your family around you and all that, bro.
Yeah.
You niggas know what they do out here in these streets, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't just gonna get killed for nothing.
Right.
It didn't get robbed too. You probably had words with them that day or something.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tell you everything. Niggas need to stay in their
What
lane.
about you? What are your feelings? What are your feelings? What do you move? What do you think about this whole situation with PnB Rock? I mean, does it touch you deeply, or?
Oh, that's Live Like Black on the.
Oh yes, we are live right here in the Deliver Around podcast.
Live Like Entertainment Information.
What do you feel about the whole thing, the whole situation with PnB Rock? The shooting dead.
They ain't made nothing but trouble anyway.
Say that again.
They ain't made nothing but trouble.
Fame isn't anything but trouble. Wow, that's quite interesting. That's quite powerful. And I guess that's
Money's the root of all evil.
Yeah.
I don't care for it.
Yes. Wow, this is the Neil Baron podcast. We're talking to some locals in Philadelphia about their feelings and their towards this local who became an icon, an ambassador, so to speak, of Germantown or Philadelphia. Someone who I understand was not uppity, someone who was down to earth, easy to talk to, very friendly. So I guess maybe he's very friendly, easy to talk to, regular persona.
What do you think about manifesting things? If you notice, like Tupac, for instance, he knew he was gonna die, so he kept saying it in his songs, and when he do die, like everybody that talks about shooting and killing and all that, a man eventually dies. Yeah. But people that sings about love and energy and different things live longer because they actually more focused on the right things than manifesting. They like to be a dead end.
Right. And because I understand that reports are saying that he had suggested that in interviews and some songs and so on and so forth. All right, so thank you for listening to the Neil Around podcast. We'll be back with more right here from Germantown, Philadelphia. There's another event happening now. This is an international event, but the location is Germantown, Philadelphia, October 15th, 2022, Saturday, October 15th, 2022. But before I get to that event, the Mothers in Charge Inc. will be having an event September 25th, 2022 at 2 p.m. The Congressional National Day of Remembrance for those lives lost to homicide. It's dubbed a day of healing and hope, and it's at the beautiful location 215-990 Spring Garden Street, and there's free parking. And they're saying you must RSVP by September 21, 2022, and you can call them at 215-228-1718. Again, that's the Mothers in Charge Inc. We'll be having an event on September 25th, 2022 at 2 p.m. It's dubbed a day of healing and hope. It's the Congressional National Day of Remembrance for those lives lost to homicide. And it's going to be at 990 Spring Garden Street, and they have free parking. You must RSVP by September 21, 2022. You can call them at 215-228-1718. And of course, there is this big international event that's happening. And I will talk about that right after this. Because I just learned something that I never knew and never knew. I'm going to bring back Jermaine, aka Black, on the program, on the show, because I just learned something that I never knew and never knew. PnB Rock. You just said, what does the name PnB Rock stand for? What does it mean?
Pastorius and Bed.
Say this again, so that the fans can hear.
Where you live, Pastorius and Bed.
Pastorius and Baton Street. That's a street. Those are streets in Germantown area. That in Philadelphia, that's where it's from. So for those of us who don't know what PnB Rock stands for, now you know. Pastorius Street and Baton Street, or Pastorius and Baton, where it's from in Philadelphia. And that information was provided to us courtesy of Jermaine who is, of course, from Philadelphia, from Germantown, actually. Well, not necessarily Germantown. Are you from Germantown? No. All right, you're listening to the Neoliberal Round podcast, where it's happening, and we have all the information for you. We'll be right back after this. Now, there is an international event that's happening. The FIFS presents a Day of Community Enlightenment. When? October 15th, 2022. That's a Saturday. Featuring powerful, inspirational messages from author T.L. Jackson, the author of I'm Not a Hypocrite, I'm Human. And we actually had her on. We interviewed her. We did a podcast interview, and she was on this show about 2 episodes ago. Author T.L. Jackson. So featuring powerful inspirational messages from author T.L. Jackson, author of I'm Not a Hypocrite, I'm Human, with Ernest Harold, and other prominent speakers. Actually, the main speaker and the keynote speaker is Dr. Umar Johnson. Again, Dr. Umar Johnson, and it starts at 2 p.m. sharp. The address, 1010 East Washington Lane, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The entrance is actually, the main entrance, I believe, there's 2 entrances. One is on Ardley Street, and one is on Washington Lane. It's a huge property, beautiful property, and it's going to be 1010 East Washington Lane. And they have street parking, but and they also have parking on the ground. But we will be there. I will also be speaking at the event briefly, and we will have and we hope to have an interview with Dr. Umar Johnson and Tia just before the program on October 15th. Continue to follow us as we get close to that program, and just remember that I will be speaking at the AGLSP conference, October 10 to 15, San Antonio, Texas. Continue to stay tuned as I prepare and share with you some of the points and some of the concepts that will be raised. This is the Neoliberal Run podcast. We will continue to hear how persons are responding regarding the shooting death of PnB Rock. Thank you for listening to the podcast. You can subscribe to the show for free at https://anchor.fm/the neoliberal/support. And please donate to us at https://anchor.fm/the neoliberal/support. And please visit us at theneoliberal.com or ReinaldoCMcKenzie.com. And send me an email at ReinaldoCMcKenzie.com ReinaldoCMcKenzie@gmail.com. And you can also send us an email at theneoliberal@ReinaldoCMcKenzie.com or ReinaldoCMcKenzie@theneoliberal.com. That's quite a bit for you. But you can follow us as well at the Neoliberal Co. on Twitter or Reinaldo McKenzie on Twitter. And of course, we are also available on Facebook as the Neoliberal Corporation. Now, this is the Neoliberal Round podcast, brought to you by the Neoliberal Corporation, serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges. We have several exciting shows coming up for you, and we're looking forward to that. We're hoping to have as I said before, we're hoping to have Dr. Umar Johnson on this show as we look forward to the show on October 15th. And we're also looking forward to catch up with Vodka again so that we can have a proper interview with him, and he's promised to come back on the show, and we will carry that for you. And there are several other shows we have coming up this week. Continue to follow us and share and send us a feedback and let us know how we can improve. Thank you so much. Walk good.